Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Those helpful magics you cast have worn off. We've little to fear from a victory against this lot.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an... enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every battle.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Good. We're here.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Over here, if you please.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well, men, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
The solution you, but I'm certain this isn't going as well as I thought. I shan't agree to this.
I've heard some interesting tidings about...
We've arrived, just as planned.
I've never heard such nonsense. I'm not sexy.
Arisen, are you all right? It seems we haven't raised our foe.
Use their range to our advantage. We are fortunate indeed. This is a rare find.
We shall have...
I go where full.
Come, I'll lead the way. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Into it. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more... My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see... I'm afraid I must...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Starts a little different as well.
We don't watch.
All's lost.
How might I be of service?
I've no words left for... No one's going to aid a poor man. Not much going on here.
Yes? Is...
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Welcome.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I return safe and sound.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Let's make ready for the morrow.
Peruse at your leisure. Trade unto the heading.
not get away with this.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
This cannot be.
With a ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
It's not an item to be squandered.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. To keep my wits about me.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
Tis not an item to be squandered.
Always another errand to see to.
I've got to sweep and dust before I think of something.
Look, as long as you please. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance. I long for the times when I was always on my feet. Do come again. Look, as long as you please.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I've got the sharpest ears in town. Catching naught but fries.
Devoutness and diligence are two sides of one coin. So I can handle this. May the heavens
much to go on.
Hail, I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty...
There's comfort in the hum of daily life.
We're going this way now, I suppose.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
You have my support. We must rest, though...
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
I welcome rumors of any sort, my friend.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews.
I'm not sure what's best.
Welcome.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Well met, sir.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master story. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Faring well, I hope.
No shame in letting...
If you want my advice,
Not good. What kind of this?
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart. Mind, you've got to avoid the... But it's easy enough. I should know.
Above all, we will have... Naught seemed amiss at present.
Not at the expense of my duty.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
off we trot.
What delights might there be to find in town today? You've made yourself an enemy.
Well, wait, lad. How much are being thrown?
There's so much to enjoy in this wide world.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Oi, keep your distance. Watch yourself.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Always a fresh breeze.
You can't just wander in here.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, My apologies, sir.
This is too much for me.
Don't be daft.
What a waste!
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Have you ever been at a loss? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. Her services are not to be underestimated. So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek...
What, pray tell? What, pray tell?
Good tidings to you.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the... If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you consider... The man's home is located in Bakbatal, You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
A chest! What harm could there be in having a peek? Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
It's been a hard day.
Everyone's just tired. This job, this.
Anyone can know if they're just taking a look at so.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. The beast excels at attacking from the sky! Follow its movements carefully, lest we catch you unawares.
We have no means of exploiting our enemies. Yes.
Look there! A chest. Allow me to open it, Arisen.
You'd think they'd learn by now to creep up on me.
We forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Over here, if you would. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed?
Down you come, Master! I'm waiting for you! Ha-ha! I could do this all day! Look here! A path! Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Over here, if you please.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you... What's the hurry?
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to avoid the fray.
I quite agree.
Don't go soiling yourself now.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
You pulled that off, Maria. Will be a rude stop for our foes to find you instead.
Come on, have at it.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
Indeed, you are correct. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared, but if I learn of a matter that requires your attention. My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me. Nothing to report, I'm afraid.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer... Where ought we to go now? Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
A flock of harpies draws near. It fears fire's fury.
We are to retreat, then? The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
Choose the sorcerer for your service, Arisen, and you shan't regret it. My magics shall decimate your foes.
Look, he's here!
You can count on me to keep you safe.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
True enough.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
The sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to... There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Have done no better.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
By your leave. An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Perhaps 'tis best to live and let live.
Master, are you unharmed?
Leapworms? Oh, I hate how they wriggle!
Let us remain calm and deliver the beasts their end.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Let me get that.
Saved again! I'll redeem myself yet. What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. We've got choppers!
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
decent spot to make camp, assuming there are no monsters about.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. There's a cave in the vicinity. Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I'm coming to your aid!
Go where your help is needed. Over here, if you would. This way, Master.
Huzzah! There's ore to be found here.
Take care you don't mine up more than you can carry.
Tis always daunting to venture into the unknown.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
We trounced our foe well and true.
I'll go and open the chest.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. We could add a warrior to our ranks. What say you, Master?
None are more suited for battle in close quarters. We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength. Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
You're really pushing your luck.
Look as long as you please.
You're asking for it. Let me alone, will ye?
Go on, have a look. I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted?
Interested in my wares? Interested in my wares? Go on, have a look. Go on, have a look.
Wow, where was I?
Look, good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Well met, sir.
I find them turncoats.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, per... Always a pleasure.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
You need only focus on the swing of your weapon. We shall handle the rest.
Welcome.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Peruse at your leisure.
What about you seems familiar. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
Mustn't neglect my ledger. Best to keep a record.
Welcome.
Peruse at your neck.
Look as long as you please.
Oh, could use a rest. Well met, sir.
Wish I could go on an adventure. I have a feeling there's good coin to be made here.
What a racket.
Look as long as you please.
Gotta make room for my next shipment. Mustn't let it burn.
Welcome. Well met.
Well met, sir.
Look as long as you please.
There'll be a few heavy curses
Well
out
met,
today.
sir.
I've never seen one.
So tired. What they need have been to time
This
my
inspires
boots.
naught but misgivings.
Welcome. Well met.
Gotta make room for my next shipment.
Well
Bit
met,
bland.
sir.
What can I throw in?
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Welcome. Well met.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Glad to assist you. Do come again.
Our master, a warrior. Our party's strength shall be He doubled.
Strike well. Know that we shall aid you as needed.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in design from our own. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no... And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to us, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Have I incurred your wrath in some respect, Master?
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be a... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension... Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worked. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to... It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir. You gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to... Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to... I do hope you'll join me.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour... Always a pleasure.
I suppose I couldn't. I suppose I could.
I know I'm captivating, but spare my fellows a glance. I like to think... This is the most fun I've had in years! Feast your eyes on a sight most entrancing.
Where are you off to?
There's got to be a way to earn more coin than this.
This place is the town's beauty.
G'day, sir.
Ox carts don't travel. Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting, you see. It would be the height of madness to take.
Not much going on.
Don't think your swan found its way inside the common...
What would you of me? Can't say I've any tidings to share.
You don't need a permit to get into Batar. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid, but it's easy enough.
I think...
Where was I headed?
Well met, son. How might I be of...
Not much going on.
Yes? Is there something I... Yes? Is there something I can do for you? I don't...
They say the Sovereign's up. It seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on our liege.
Folk used to be more gentle.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
might I be of service?
Release my back.
Let's take it easy today.
What's this all about?
Well met, son.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Now here's a welcome sight.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Spend all day here.
Wonder what rumors the day has in store.
Dust towns.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we...
I welcome rumors of any sort, my...
Hoi, friend! Have any time for me today? There's something I've come to understand during my stolen. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly... I tire of enduring looking at this box. 'Tis proof that 'tis something I... Here is the last of the gold I owe. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city, thus I cannot say, though till then...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Indeed, you are correct.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
One day, I'm going to have proper rain. My head hurts just...
Been a while since I heard a good story.
I've things to do.
Suppose you're all right. What a bizarre... The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. It was as though they were praising me somehow.
I'll claw out his eyes.
Could use a rest.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet.
Not that we thought ever happened here, anyhow.
I don't know what to do.
All that effort and scarce any coin to show for.
What to do? I've no mother or father to speak. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need for true. I'm sure you'll find the...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Excuse me?
Yeah? What is it?
Good day, sir.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone else post, just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Hungry?
Make it quick.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there...
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Now merely sit back.
I'm always willing to let...
What would you of me? I'll have no...
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Not half bad.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
Interested in my way?
Listen up! Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink up my... What would you of me? Oi there, so ne'er mind your coin purse. Drink your fill, my friend.
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
You don't look like much.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant them. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children we care for here at the... Malcolm, his name is. He's a... This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange... Might I impose on you to search...
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are.
We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
I ne'er stood a chance.
No fit state to perform.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
Malcolm's been real. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was.
Is there aught I can... Chaos in the world. This is a place of prayer.
A moment's prayer can...
Good day, sir.
I fear I've much to...
We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking...
Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
If our prayers are not heeded. What hope have we?
Got anything to...
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a... Well, take your time. You know where to find me.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment. We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
Full glad I am to be returned to you, Master. I cannot thank you enough.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Did you want something? I've somewhere to be.
Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea.
You've made yourself an enemy.
Over here, if you please.
Let it end. I don't want to think anymore. I've had enough. Really now? Excuse me? This can't be real. It can't.
As a matter of fact, I vow never to leave your side again, Master. I grant you fire's blades! Use it well!
That's quite enough.
Let me get that.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late, and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune, but mayhap.
It is really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
We're in your hands. Much obliged.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
You trying to piss me off?
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Best not be bothering me for no...
Now what's a patient man?
Ox carts make for...
You're not worth my time.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
This ends here!
lying prone.
This battle demands all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
All people fear the dragon.
Buy a little something, won't you? I earn a decent living peddling my wares. Hope to see you again.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not... but mayhap they needn't at all. Please, sir, do something. Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Shall we report our results?
Excuse me?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to... I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do... With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
Might I interest you in... my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
About this place makes me nervous.
Alas, we failed to protect our comrade.
there, Master. I am coming to assist. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
We meet again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. I'm well glad to be traveling.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a
Much appreciated.
Suppose I'd best get to work. Not much going on here.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the...
We must rest.
One day, I'm going to have proper rain.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
should my tale entertain you? Nay.
Say, have you been to Harm? 'Tis a quaint little village.
Time is of the essence. We must needs expose Deesa's plots ere they can come to fruition. I do not engage in idle chatter while on duty.
Rest of my equipment. All of the shots.
Almost time to set out.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Welcome. May I have if I hang
Oh,
around?
good to see
Someone will buy it.
everyone in such fine spirits. The only care I have is how to spend the day.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
I'm quite sure I wasn't but ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then? I
only hope my best is good enough.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm... But not at the expense of my duty.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
I'll take any skull if you want to be on my troubles.
Hi, sir. What I can do for you? Is there a problem, sir?
I do the same thing.
I'm dead tired.
Quit acting so...
I don't think you're safe just because you're in the city.
Say, have I seen you around?
Just
Leave me to my misery.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
'Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. Pray keep your voice low. Your patronage is
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? If you're looking for idle chatter, look elsewhere.
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you... No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out, whatever you think you know...
And who, pray tell, are you supposed to be?
Slim pickings of late.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign, there is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but what say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open to... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that... What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past. As when he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them once your infiltration is successful. You will need only don a... Here. This should suffice. Take care. Masquerades being as they are, you will... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wise...
Over here, if you would.
Any tidings to share?
I'll not take that from you. I'll not take that from you.
Wait, follow me.
Very well. I shall return.
Come on, try me.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magics grant you an elemental...
Well done, Master. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
I shan't let them harm you.